Well, hello, Paul.
Oh, hi.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you? Is this thing on? Are we live?
We are live, believe it or not.
You surprised me. I wasn't quite ready. Now I'm ready.
Yeah, well, I saw you put your earbuds in, so I figured it was as good as time as any.
Yeah,
There you
it is
go.
as good a time as any. So what's
So,
going on, JJ?
not much, man. We're sitting here on our normal Thursday stream, where we're going to be talking about something Kubernetes or OpenShift-ishness is. Hi, I'm JJ. I'm
Hi,
a
JJ.
Yeah, I'm a developer advocate for the IBM Cloud. And who are you?
Nice. I'm Paul Tchaikovsky, and I am a managed OpenShift black belt.
Nice, nice. Are you actually wearing a black belt right now, or are you just wearing basketball shorts?
Dude, we've been in lockdown for 15 months. You're lucky I'm wearing pants, let alone
Hey,
a belt. Come on.
it's true. That is true. That is true. But yeah, so welcome. Thank you for joining us. We this is Paul and our stream. We play around with some Kubernetes-y, OpenShift-y things. And today, this is something Paul kind of just sprung on me that I didn't even know existed. So this is going to be interesting to see if we can get a hybrid cloud build off the ground with this. So let me go ahead and just hop over to my screen. That should do it there. Let's double check that OBS is happy. And that looks about right. Cool. So, Paul, what's
Yeah.
Submariner?
Uh, is it Submariner or is it Submariner?
Oh, good question. Probably.
That's we need to spend at least 15 minutes figuring out how to pronounce it before we can move on.
It's
Solve the hard problems
Kubernetes.
first.
Exactly. It's kubectl.
So look, I came across this project very recently. I haven't tried it. I've barely even looked at the docs yet.
Mhm.
But what really jumped at me is it is a tool designed to give you pod to pod communication between multiple clusters.
Isn't that what
And so
Istio's
just
for?
well, I think the thing it does is first of all, you don't have to deploy like a million things
Mm.
to do one feature. But my understanding from a real quick look is it basically sets up like a VPN endpoint in each cluster.
Mm-hmm.
And then once it's up and running, the pods can talk to each other over that VPN endpoint instead of going up through the public and back through like an ingress point.
Mm.
And
Okay.
so I was thinking for things like doing multi-cluster deployment of apps, if
Mm-hmm.
you need to have like databases replicating across clusters, this might be a good way to facilitate that communication.
Mm. Okay.
Say you had MongoDB and you wanted to have it spread across multiple clusters so that you could have, you know, either DR or have like full HA and have your data replicated live across both and have both apps, both sides of the app live and just talking to its local Mongo. I don't even know, like, I'm not a Mongo expert, so I don't know how well it supports that sort of thing, but it seems like a replicating database should be able to handle um, having some sort of DR in an external place in a different region or a different cloud or whatever.
Nice.
But that's kind of just the initial use case I thought of. The thing I thought would be fun is to just get it installed across a couple of clusters, maybe one in IBM Cloud and one in OpenShift running on another cloud, and then just get them talking. And it's kind of almost a natural progression from the advanced cluster management stuff we did the other day, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what I sent you was my Kubernetes cluster. To your point, we should do this in OpenShift. So just double check here. Here's my OpenShift cluster.
I mean,
And
I would be totally up for doing one OpenShift and one not. Like, it wouldn't bother me.
okay, well, we'll do that then.
Like, whatever you want to do. I mean, if yeah, let's do OpenShift to OpenShift, and our stretch goal can be to add a regular cluster.
Cool.
Maybe that's the way we do it.
That works for me. All right.
Um, I sent you a link to the I spun up a OpenShift cluster in Amazon using the Red Hat OpenShift service for AWS, Rosa.
Okay.
And I connected that to GitHub Auth, so you should be able to auth across using your GitHub. Or is it GitHub?
GitHub. There you go. One of these days, I'll figure out how to set up all that auth stuff. One of these days. Yeah, because I don't even know how to get that first login page from the IBM Cloud side. Huh.
I'm sure there's a way to do it.
I don't know actually. I think they try to force us through the IAM rules specifically for IBM Cloud.
Maybe.
Yeah. That's an experiment for a different time. All right.
That is indeed.
All right. So copy login command. Do you want to run yours as the, what is it called? Quick start guide. OpenShift on AWS, I'm assuming. So we need to install some software. Let's see here. There was a term they used. What was it? Broker. Do you want AWS to be the broker and then attach the IBM Cloud one to it? Does that seem reasonable?
Sure, I'm happy to do it either way.
All right. So let's go ahead and log into yours first, the broker. Display that token. Copy. Close. Paste. Okay, get NS. All right. And it looks like you just spun this up relatively recently, which is absolutely fine.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we want to use the subcuttle, right? We're not. Or do you want to put with the operator?
There's an operator?
Yeah, there seems to be an operator, even though it says subcuttle is the preferred deployment. Let's take a look at the difference. The operator sent us to a GitHub page.
Well, let's use whatever its quick start guide says to use.
Let's go with subcuttle then. All right, so let's go ahead and install subcuttle. Copy. Curl bash something. YOLO. All right. Copy this. And then copy this. All right. Oh, interesting. We already need to have the kubeconfig broker. So if I already have kget, or what is it? Echo $cube config, right? No. Is it one word? No. Where's the kube config stored?
It is usually in home config.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I started typing. No, sorry, it is kube/config.
So we should probably delete that and make it only one, because it looks like we have to actually tell the kube config to deploy the broker specifically to that one.
So I think it'll do it to whatever your current I would assume that it should be able to do it to whatever your current context is.
All right.
So why don't we go ahead and do subcuttle deploy broker and just don't put a kube config?
Yeah, that's some Rust right there, isn't it? That comes from Rust. Oh no, Go. That comes from Go.
What does?
The little fun icons.
Oh, I think a bunch of languages have those now.
Okay, get ns grep sub. There we go. Looks like we got a broker and our
Alright.
operator.
Nice.
Okay. Now, so generates elements need to be joined. So we need to have this one join itself, right? Is that what I'm seeing here?
I don't know. Do you?
There we go.
I don't think you need to have it join itself.
Oh, really? So this right here is the SMB
So that's the info.
file. Yeah.
Yeah. So that looks like the information that's telling it, like whatever the remote thing is, how to connect to it. So it's probably base64 encoded with a path to the ingress and a bunch of stuff. I'm curious. What namespace did it deploy stuff to when you just did that?
This broker one right here. That's what it says.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says it creates this broker and endpoint and cluster CRDs on the cluster. It creates a service account for subcuddle commands, and then creates the
Yeah.
broker
So I'm
info.
curious. Let's have a look in that namespace. And do a kget pods.
So CR or services. It'd be a service, wouldn't it?
Well, I assume there was anything in there.
Try look for the CRDs. Kget CRDs grep cluster.
Yeah.
Or sub maybe. Yeah. There we go. Clusters, brokers, endpoints. Still weird that there's not an endpoint to it though. Huh. So maybe we do need to have a.
Hang on, I probably need to do that. All namespaces.
Oh, haha. So the subcuddle command actually installs the operator for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we didn't have to actually install the operator directly. Where is the operator?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, where is stuff? What do we do? Kget ns grep sub. All right. So that's the operator. So kget-n pods service.
There we go.
But this is just for the operator itself. So we can logs. Oop.
Yeah, I think we have to have this cluster join itself. That's what I'm reading here.
Oh, I must have misread the docs then.
Yeah, because it's just what we've done is we've like declared that hey, this is the broker, in this case this one here.
Yeah, okay.
But now we need to add itself to it, right? To be like, hey,
Gotcha.
Go ahead and you can control this guy now. So
okay, so let me go ahead and run that. So let me clear the screen. Subcuddle join broker in cluster ID
AWS
Rosa.
Sure. The fuck?
Interesting. All right, well, let's just pick the top one.
Good enough for me. Oh, okay. AWS said no. Try again.
Error labeling the gateway node. All right. Well, let's do a kget node. I wonder if that was a. Yeah, see, that's a.
Oh, so these are actual machines. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. So we should pick a regular worker. So let's go 10.0.186.9.
No.
So this is as a managed cluster. There's a few things that get denied, and I guess changing labels on the actual nodes themselves is one of those things.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we'll be connecting multiple IBM ones together.
Hang on. Don't give up quite yet. Mm. M5N large. Is that remotely close to?
No, it's about labels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, so
it's got nothing to do with machine sizes. Basically, OpenShift is protecting itself from me because it's a managed service. It doesn't want me changing things that the Red Hat SREs care about.
oh, so we wouldn't be able to even like have this be connect to a. Oh, okay. So what we could do is, but even though we still have the operator installed, and it's still the broker, we could connect two IBM clusters to that one, right? Because we don't need to mirror.
Yeah, I'm
No?
not percent sure. I'm actually thinking we should remove the broker and deploy the broker to the other cluster
Okay.
and get it going first.
Sounds good. I don't know how to do that yet.
How do we undeploy the broker?
That's a good question. Uninstalling Summit. Here we go. Ah, shit. Hang on. Oh, lovely. Kubectl delete Submariner Submariner operator and then KXS broker. Delete the namespaces, yeah. And then I'll paste in some deleting CRDs. Ugh, gross. The time we offer them a make file or something because this is dumb.
Well, if they have a command deploy broker, they should have a command undeploy broker.
Agreed. Especially
But hey, it's a pretty new project, so I'm not going to get mad.
It's got 1,500 stars on it. Somebody's been paying attention to this thing.
Oh, okay. I am gonna, while that's running.
All right, I'll take the next commands here. Or you got it?
Hang on, I just want to copy and paste this. All right, you take over.
All right. Copy. All right. Delete our roles and custom finding. Okay. This shouldn't do anything. Yep. And we shouldn't worry about that because it never actually got there. And we didn't mess with DNS at all. You didn't. Jesus Christ. Okay. So let's pivot and go back to IBM Cloud here. Copy login command. Come on. Come on, computer. Do your job. Come on, load. 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 Stop making me hate you. Maybe now? Maybe now. Now? No. Yay, there we go. Okay. Hey, need that back.
I was just curious what the. Oh yeah, because the labels didn't actually go through. It's not going to let us unlabel them.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right. Just had to run in just to be on the safe side. Ah! There we go. All right. We're now on IBM Clouds. Machine. OpenShift. I guess on AWS. Yeah, so deploy the broker. All right. Oh, it's reusing the IPsec PSK from the one already created. It was very lazy. All right. So then we can do sub cuddle join broker info cluster ID of IBM OpenShift. All right. I think 11 is just one of my worker nodes, but I'm going to verify that real fast. IBM Cloud. Are you moving the screen around?
Oh, not on purpose. Sorry.
It's okay. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't crazy. Well, hello, people watching us live. If you have any questions or thoughts, don't hesitate to throw this into the chat. We are kind of poking around right now. We found one limitation of this project, so we are pivoting and we're trying something new. Come on, computer. Do your job.
What are you doing?
Trying to type. Oh shit! Did you hit enter? Oh, okay. I wanted to verify what that gateway, that machine was, to make sure it wasn't.
Oh well.
Okay. Well, never mind then.
It's probably fine.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
We can do a kget nodes.
Yeah. I guess that works too.
They're all workers.
Okay. Cool. Oh, interesting. They're all workers and masters. Huh.
Yeah.
That's not what I was expecting. Okay. So we've officially done that. So I guess we should hop into another cluster now and add that one, right? So let's go ahead and KDS over Kubernetes. And then we should be able to just run IBM KDS here. And we'll go with the first one too. Decider for your cluster. Did we ever declare that? Here we go. This one. Right there. Right?
Wait, what? What did you just do?
Hang on, let me make this bigger. All right, so this cider this by unless you hit enter here too, right? The cluster cider is 170/30, right? So shouldn't we give it the same here? Or no.
No, because the one above is the OpenShift cluster. The second one is the regular cluster, right?
Yes.
So you probably need to look at the cluster from your GUI and see what it's got the pod cider to be. Hopefully it tells us somewhere.
That would be convenient and helpful. There we go. 10. No, that's the actual internal.
Wait, that's the one you want, isn't it?
This one?
You need the cider, not just a
yeah.
random IP address.
Yeah, this is what's internal, right?
Yeah, that's what it's looking for.
Hang on.
There should be in the network description for the cluster. It should tell you what your ciders are. Got an overview? Networking. Scroll down. There's nothing there that tells us what we need to know.
Nope.
Worker node details. Scroll back up. Oh no, that's under node health. That doesn't tell us much. Well.
That's why I brought up the dashboard thinking, oh, well, this is fun. Here we go. Network policies, maybe? No. Cluster.
Is there like a IBM Cloud command to like describe? Oh, we might be able to do this in another window. We might be able to do K cluster info cider.
Just thinking about it.
It's thinking real hard. Is this for real?
Yep.
Is this real life right now? Ah. Rookie error. Just dump it. Dump. Text.
Maybe.
Okay. Less dump in text. There's nothing there. Okay, there's one cider. That might be it. Is that it?
I'm not seeing anything with cider in there.
Here, the very top one.
I see accept.
Oh, it's because your screen's too small or something. I'm pretty sure it is that. So if we had have just gone with your guess, it probably would have been correct. Alas.
My laziness pays off sometimes. Okay, here we go. So we now have 2 clusters saying that Submariner is up and running. All right. So we need to verify. So this would be cluster B in this story. So let's create an Nginx container on cluster B. Okay. Then we expose port 8080. That seems reasonable.
And that's doing it as a cluster IP. So that will only be.
Yes.
Oh, I see. And then we tell Submariner to export it. So that's going to, I guess, set up routes across the VPN or whatever is going on.
Okay. Cluster IP. So if we do k get svc, there we go. We've got our cluster IP. It is right there. Good. All right. Headless service. I'm still on B.
Is it telling us to do both? I think it's giving us a choice.
There really should be the word or there.
Right. Because you can see they're both on cluster B.
Oh, wait. Follow the steps while using either a headless cluster or cluster IP.
Right.
Okay, so that needs to be like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I didn't like that.
No, we just no. I think we just didn't read it good. I think it was fine. Those instructions are better.
Bold it.
Oh, you want to bold it? Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
That's a bold.
All right.
That's a bold. It needs to be a bold. And also, by the way, we should be able to rip this out and do IBM, because obviously we did this on IBM. Oh, crap. Did they really do all? Oh, killing me.
Yeah.
Damn it. All right, we'll do this later. I already lost interest. Okay. All right, so let's verify. So we need to go into cluster A now. So OC login, and then K get NS grep sub. There we go. We're still there. So run net test from cluster A to access that. So we'll go ahead and run this. Thanks so much. All right. So we should be able to curl Nginx across the cluster. No. That did not work.
Right. Could not resolve DNS. Oh yeah, because that's a different it's a totally different DNS.
Well,
isn't it usually just cluster.local?
Good question.
Like a regular service would be Nginx default service cluster.local, right? So I guess it's creating extra DNS as part of the.
Well, this did not work.
No. What if you? Why don't you go ahead and do the same on this side? So expose.
You want to do a cluster IP again too, or do you want to headless service?
Do cluster IP. It should work. So do the same thing, but just give it a different name.
You mean that when we export the service?
All of the above.
Oh, whoops. Okay, get. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, I guess I have to do it that way.
Just -2 or something.
Well, no, it has to be that because I named it to point to Nginx.
Yeah, but then it's gonna like you'll end up with them fighting
Yeah,
over
that's what I meant
mains,
to.
right?
Yeah, you're right. Deployment Nginx.
So did you know you could have done kdelete deployment comma service Nginx, and that would have deleted.
Oh yeah,
both
that's what I thought.
and
Yeah,
the service.
I got myself. I was like, hey, can't I do this in one command? I was actually thinking that right then and there.
Right.
Okay, so we should call this one 2. There we go. And then this one will be 2. Okay, get SVC. 2 cluster IP. Okay, get deployments. 2. Okay, that's what we're expecting. And then this one. And then this one should be default 2. Something's happening. Maybe. Okay. Is there like a subcuddle status or something? I guess we can show all.
You're looking for
anything.
Yeah, show all.
We're looking for anything right now. God dang, this is slow.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh. IO timed out. It really is slow.
What? Oh God, is there
Maybe try on the other cluster?
Might be an incident going on right now. Hang on, let me see.
You're an incident going on right now.
Yeah. Hey, you
Just try.
go over to the next screen.
All right.
Yeah, take it and run with it. Let me see if there's an incident going on.
CTX. Oh, I don't know which one to do. So let me go back and look at
security groups. Is PNUWIBM. It's saying security groups is a problem. Will, is that you?
quick deployment. Try this here. CTX. Curious if I find this guy. Nope.
looks like there was an actual incident earlier today, but no going on right now. I think. What are you doing over here?
The subtitle command.
Oh, it's probably in the other terminal. They're probably not unified.
That's not in your. Okay. It's definitely not going to let us do it. CTX. What were the two clusters we were running? You know what? I'm going to do this. You have too much crap in your kubeconfig. So you need to log back into the two clusters we were just in.
Okay.
I think this was one of them. And what was the other one? That was an IBM Cloud, right?
Yeah, I mean, you should be able to just do K8s.
What?
K8s.
What's this doing?
It's doing the cluster config for you.
Oh. Yes. Nice. Okay. So.
Here, bring it up to do a Control L.
Oh.
So
See, this one.
You know
this
what?
one
I'm just
gave
going to move myself over, sitting beside you, because there's too much text going behind me. Hang on. Keep going.
Okay. So during the subcuttle show all worked really fast on the other cluster. But let's go back to this one. But now it's working fine on this one too.
There we go.
So I guess we were just having some kind of minor network hiccup. So where did we get to? Me
trying to pat you on the head.
Pods.
Trying to pat you on the head. It's not working.
Get service.
Anyway.
Okay, so what was the step from the second cluster to ping back to the kubectl exec?
Oh yeah. We're just copy and pasting the thing. And then curl bash against it.
Mm-hmm. You'll want to change it to Nginx 2.
Yeah. Nope.
Right. So there's something is not happening with the DNS. Now, if we do a kget crd grep sub again. Whoop.
Oh, here we go.
Really?
There's an automated verification between it if we wanted to try that.
Oh, okay. Do it.
All right. So we need to export both kube configs. We should have both of them already there. So we should be able to do subcuttle verify. I mean, we both have them both, right? Only serve.
You need your contexts. So you need to figure out what those are. So if you do in the other tab, do a kube CTX. So those are your two contexts. So actually, let's do that. CTX. Right, and then what was that command you were running?
Sub verify.
Subtitle verify kube context space, and then we need to get the first one of those. Oh no, come on. That'll work. And then what's next?
It is. I'll just copy and paste the rest. Good.
That's just we just need to run that here. Oops. There we go. Oh my god.
If not, if not specified, all context will be referenced, and that's fine. Just delete it. Delete it.
Oh yeah.
I think it just told us to go fuck ourselves. Or no, just do dash subcontext maybe. Or you have to have it in there, but nothing declared. If none specified.
Surely not.
Well, I mean, it didn't work that first time. Try it again. Dash kube context.
Yeah.
Nope.
We can do this. I think we.
Oh yeah, you probably need to put in quotes.
And I thought it was looking for a.
The fuck.
Wow. Config. It really needs us to specify it? No? Are you serial?
I think this is just
config config.
config. Oh, hello. So it spun some stuff up on the cluster.
Mm-hmm.
Still haven't actually proven to us that it can talk across. Right? Or am I reading this wrong?
It's created a namespace in each.
But
it's created a talking pod and a listener pod.
It doesn't know what node it's talking
to. It created a listener pod and now he's doing a sender pod. Waiting for the connector pod on node blah to exit, returning what connector sent. So I think something isn't working. I wonder if because the pod networks are the same in both clusters. Although I thought I saw it say it supported clusters with the same pod network.
Is this where we try this on kind and see it actually work?
Ugh. Anything but that.
Yeah, this is.
I mean, we could. If you've got, have you got kind installed on this guy?
I don't know. I do.
Oh, you do? All right. Well, let's do it.
Alright.
I want to get this fucker working.
SRC. All right. I love watching containers download.
Yep. It seems rather slow. I guess it's extracting, not pulling. Oh, God.
Mm. It's building something. It's
Why
building
is it
something from
doing it?
scratch. I know.
Why would it? Why would it do that?
I think it's just trying to be difficult now.
Yeah. What's the? Do they mention the status of the project if it's in like alpha or something like that?
Curious to see what they have on YouTube.
We're certainly not hitting that mean time to dopamine that I like to hit,
Oh, I lost my dopamine a long time ago in this one.
right? All dope, no amine.
Exactly. Jesus Christ. It's always a good sign when I see that it's spinning up a registry inside a kind. I mean the releases is not 27 days ago, 09, but the default branch is Devel, which is what we're on.
Yeah. Well, so I would expect that like 0.9 version of something should be pretty close to being stable and working out of the box.
Yeah. There's only one
Curious.
only
Oh, go
one
ahead.
thing on the board. Oh no, here we go. Mm.
Now, I think I saw there was in the docs, it said there was a list of known issues.
Mm.
Where did I see that? It might have been in the Git repo, actually. Go back. I'm sure I saw a list of known issues when you
Known
first
issue
opened it up.
does not work. Oh, here we go.
There
Known
it is,
issues.
known issues.
OpenShift notes.
Oh, whatever. That
This
doesn't
could have
help us
actually
much.
been something that PN.
Nope,
Nope. Okay.
that's not the issue we were having.
It'd be funny if it's all just an Open VPN problem all over again. And what did our lives just become? Just Open VPN all over again.
You know what? I'm sure it is. Does it actually have a list of like what's actually running, like an architecture diagram or something like that?
Well, that's kind of what these videos seem to be right here.
Well, those are probably just showing what the clusters look like that they're trying to connect together.
Nothing.
What all are you running on my cluster?
Yeah, I'm still working on that. Oh, here we go. Architecture.
Well, that just takes us back to where we were.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. There we go. Okay, but so, I mean, that's great, but it's not actually telling us what's
Yep.
running. Okay, so the gateway engine, the route agent, the broker, and service discovery. So the service discovery provides the DNS discovery of services across. So the service discovery maybe was the thing that wasn't working. So can we pop back to console while that's running? This is not happy.
Yeah, it's really not happy.
So k get ns grep sub ns sub mariner operation operator. All right. So there's a bunch of stuff there. Agent core DNA. Oh look, the agent's not running.
So it's not.
Are you serial?
What? It's a self-signed cert.
You serial.
Come on. Right?
In the in-cluster config, cannot access. Now, is this the cluster we're in, or is this the other cluster? kubectx.
It's the Kubernetes cluster.
Oh no, it's the other one. So this is the one we're in. Okay. And so it's trying to connect to this guy. And that's saying this certificate signed by an unknown authority. Which this is working. Whoa. Let me think about this for a second. So I can curl it, and the CA is right. But when this uses it, how do we get the certificate and actually see what names are valid for it? I guess, can you open this up in a browser? Yeah, so that works. And then you click on there, show certificate.
That should be fine.
I want to actually see. I want to see the certificate because I want to see the CN versus the DNS names.
CN is the star.
Right.
And then DNS is star and not without it. So that should be valid, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean,
because
it's
I know Go stopped trusting just the
that thing
CN.
in 20.1.20, right?
Right. And so I wonder if that's what we're seeing here. That's why I wanted to see the actual. I just literally want to see the actual certificate, like, because it's breaking it up. I don't want it broken up. I just want to see.
Oh,
how do we open SSL?
Could you do? It's an open SSL command, isn't it?
Yeah.
Open SSL read cert. There we go. I hate how my career is becoming more and more OpenSSL. Here we go. No, that's CSR. Check an SSL collection, all certificates. OpenSSL, SCert, Connect. There we go. This should do it. And then this guy. Fuck you too.
We need to go with HTTPS. Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, go ahead. You do it.
Yeah.
Is that what you're looking for?
Is it
Self-signed certificate chain? Do you see that? Right there.
I'm not seeing what you're seeing.
Verify code return 19 self-signed certificate in certificate chain.
Interesting.
So there's some in this chain somewhere we've told ourselves it's okay that we're ourselves. Is that what it's saying?
The thing is, like, we should. I'm just going to try it locally real quick on my machine.
Okay.
Yeah, so we get verification okay. So I think it's fine. But I'm not seeing the list of valid. You check list of valid names for TLS certificate. There we go. Let me see. Ooh, look at this command. Whew. Okay. So that, and then this in here. Yeah, okay. So it's a DigiCert.
Okay.
Its DNS looks right. US South Containers Cloud. So I don't know why. If we look back at your Rosellus clusters, what am I doing? Oh, sorry. I just ran that locally. So let me run this not locally so you can see what I just did. So you can see we're grabbing certificate, we're pulling out the begin and end certificates, and then we're using OpenSSL to grab the text out, and then we're grabbing the DNS.
Wow. That's pretty trippy.
So we've got a bunch of DNS responses in here. So, I mean, I feel like this should be okay, right? We've got that right there is what we're connecting to, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, that says private.
Mm.
We're looking for .us south.
We can turn on the private ingress. right? This is still the Kubernetes cluster, or is this OpenShift?
This is whatever that is. That's the OpenShift, I think. Yes, that's this guy, right? So we're on the IBM. This is the OpenShift. So we were on the IBM one, but we were looking at the OpenShift one.
Oh,
So I wonder then if we do kubectx, let's change to this one. Okay, get ns grep sub ns to here. Okay, get pods. Okay, logs dash f. Yeah, so this is not liking that certificate on both. I'm thinking maybe we can do, let's have a look at get a deployment on image. That's the image. So if we look for the Lighthouse agent, try and find the command for it and see if there's like a ignore SSL certificate errors. If you want to whack your browser at that.
yep.
So Submariner Lighthouse agent CLI arguments.
Um, agent.
Yeah, so maybe like find the actual Git repo and look at if it has docs on the CLI arguments for the command.
Mm, troubleshooting maybe. Checking Lighthouse Core DNS service.
Yeah, we're looking for the Lighthouse agent.
Checking a Lighthouse agent. All right, so we need to run this guy. Have you done that?
I mean, no, I mean, look what it's just doing. It's just saying, get the pods.
Oh
If it's
yeah.
not running, it's not running. It's not really helping us.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Same issue.
hoping that, like, what I was looking for is like, here is the command being run in the pod, and here is how to like do like dash dash ignore.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I don't think they
Away.
have anything like that.
Right. Well, let's just.
Unless you want to break into the operator and see how the operator's doing it.
It's not the operator doing it. There's a CLI command, like whatever command it is running. The agent should have a list of args. I do this. Where are spec? All right. Set true. Okay.
Hey, Lost Algorithm, how you doing? Nope.
All right. So I just took a shot at dash K to see if that would work, and at least it gave me an error of the accepted
Mm-hmm.
commands, and it looks like they don't have a way to ignore
Certs. Unless
certs.
skip headers might.
No.
No.
So Lighthouse agent reads ignore certificate. Yeah, okay. So I don't think we're going to get any further. There's a TLS error, real or not, that is causing Lighthouse to not connect to one of the to the open. Have you got a second regular IBM cloud cluster we can get
No.
to?
No, not off.
Okay.
No. I've deleted all the other ones.
All right. Well, we're just going to call this a complete failure.
Okay. Well,
so we
so,
tried. The only one it seems to be running on. Hang on, let me do whatever. It seems to be running on one of the clusters, but not the other two. Not really sure where to go from here because it is a certificate issue, and we don't own the certificate,
mm-hmm.
so there's not a lot we can do to fix it. I guess it might be useful to pass this on to our like create a issue in their repo. That's probably something they'll want to chase down. But otherwise, I think we're kind of at an impasse.
Yeah. I mean, if we wanted to be the good citizens, we would join their community Slack and be like, hey, here's a video of us trying to get this to work, and these are the things we ran into.
Yeah, I mean, we can definitely do that, but I would just copy and paste the agent error and be like, hey, we're seeing this. As far as we know, the certificate's good. Have you seen this before? Do you know what's going on?
Mhm. Yep. Cool.
Okay, well, we can't win them all. We had a couple of really good streams, and then we've had a couple where we haven't quite got to where we want to go. So maybe next week we'll try and pick something a little bit easier and try and get another win.
Yeah, it seems reasonable. Cool. Well, thanks, y'all, and say bye.
Bye.
Bye.